Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. I am Triblade, back today with some more 7 Days to Die with a Friend. Friend is here and may, say something if they wish.
Hello.
So like, our tunnels are pretty tunneling.
Yeah, I feel like I made pretty decent progress last time.
Yeah.
Although, that's not, we'll have to be killing things this time.
But I mean, sometimes that's what you want to do. Sometimes more killing things more better, you know?
I'm actually close to killing things achievement. My Xbox keeps telling me when it goes idle.
So it's just taunting you, pretty much?
Yeah, which is what's funny is I saw it before last stream, but then last stream there were no zombies, so I didn't finish it. But I'm like 99% done.
That's pretty good. Now you just gotta do that 1%.
Indeed.
I'm pretty close to getting a killing other players achievement.
What, from killing me?
Probably. I think the first one's like 5.
Yeah, that's from killing me.
And I think I'm mostly done with it. Oh, hey, hold on. I have to stand up and do something real quick because I just realized something. Oh my goodness. Forgot my air conditioner was on because I was too busy listening for a cricket that is seemingly trying to drive me nuts today. So, you know. There's that. Also, this is fine. A few days ago, like probably a couple weeks at this point, there was a guy that had to go out with a delivery driver to help him.
Mm-hmm.
And at the start of the day, he had a hole where the seam meets under like the crotch area on his pants.
Mm-hmm.
And when he came back, he was basically wearing a mini skirt. Because the only portion of the pants that connected the pant legs in like that area were like the outer halves of the pant leg. The rest of it was just gone. And he just had to go on delivery like that. Stopping at all sorts of places. Delivering stuff with holes in his pants, flashing poor passerbys. Which I thought was pretty funny. But, you know, that's just me. There's a whiteboard with all sorts of stuff on work on it, and that guy already has a counter for how many times he's fallen down. Because there was an avalanche one day where a bunch of palletized stuff fell over, so we had to restack it. I don't think I was here for this, but there was a day when that happened. And he said he fell down like 5 times. And then he was getting up the one, and someone was, you know, making fun of him and asking if he could stand. And he got up and started to say, like, a retort, like, listen here, you better watch your mouth, it's slit! And then fell right back down. So.
The invitation said no to me.
Why?
Because it said that it failed to join and told me no.
I need a different shovel. So, like, is it letting you in this time?
It seems to be thinking about it.
Okay. Because what do we do if it doesn't let you in and it just says no? Do we just run away?
Cry, I guess.
We could play Verdun.
We could throw things. We could
Mm-hmm.
we could um I don't know.
That's fair. Um,
I'm in.
that's good. I want to make more steel to make more better steel tools. We think 200 steel is enough.
Okay, tracked you.
Good.
And
Mm-hmm.
what was my situation? I think I'm out of shovels. I am out of shovels.
I'm about to make 2 more steel ones, but they'll be a couple minutes on the
Okay,
making.
well, I'll put these ones in over here in this thing.
If you give me one of them, I can repair them.
Here, I put it in the bottom of the chest.
Here, I put in the bottom of the chest.
I did.
That's the top.
No, I put it in the bottom.
No. The one by the furnace.
Oh, it's in my inventory still.
Good one.
Well, my game is acting really slow, so I hit A on the slot to put it down, but then I hit B, and it must have just skipped the A and just,
Mm-hmm.
you know, backed out and put it back in my inventory.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I put it back. Where do we think I put the iron to repair my shovel? That's where I put the iron to repair my shovel. It took 3 iron to repair that shovel. Alright, well that's doing its thing. I guess I'll just run back to my cave.
I'm gonna go work in the tunnel for a little while, I guess, before the horde starts.
Smart. Be sure to run down the
Also-
slope and throw every ounce of caution to the
No.
wind.
I don't want to do that, though.
Why?
That sounds like a bad idea. I will die if I do. Or I'll break my legs. Both my legs,
That's
probably.
just a,
We're just gonna take this at a
rumor.
reasonable pace.
I broke my leg.
I just said paced instead of pace, I think.
Hmm? I tried to run down and beat you, but I just ended up getting stuck on you.
Yeah, I mean, it's only one wide, I think, so.
Do we think stairs or just stairs with railings?
Probably railing?
I kind of vote stairs, personally. I think the railings might cause more troubles than helps.
Like inside the tunnel?
Yeah.
I don't know. Man, this tunnel's getting long.
Mm-hmm. You'd see, I can see if a mini bike will fit in a single wide tunnel. You use that to go there.
mean,
Getting back might be a problem, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's fine.
Okay. You could, like, wiggle it back and forth, and then get it to turn around. Is that a no?
It made me think of that scene from that movie that I haven't even seen, where
Austin
somebody's
Powers?
trying to turn around a cart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think putting stairs has fixed the problem that leads to the breaking of the legs. Don't quote me on it, but I think I might have sort of solved it.
Gotcha.
Enough so that it isn't really a problem. Maybe.
Well, until your leg is fixed, you can't run at a run pace to test it anyway.
You could.
I could.
Mm-hmm.
I could.
What's a broken bone every now and then? You need them to keep your bones strong. If you don't break it, it can't grow back better.
No, I don't think so.
I know so. I broke my arm once, never broken it since.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but I've never broken any of my bones, so...
Well, yours just aren't as strong as mine, though. Then.
Mm-hmm. Right,
But how often do you do
that's
things that could lead to a
reasoning.
broken bone?
Often enough.
I do it daily. Beautiful. I mean, so far the running down isn't breaking a single bone. I could put a stair facing the other way just so you have a ramp to break stuff. That sounds like a pretty good move, doesn't it?
I mean, like, except for the part where you put the stairs so that we would stop breaking our legs. And by we, I mean you.
Yeah, but this would be better because then we could both break our legs.
Because between the two of us, I have caution.
Mm-hmm. That's because you stole mine.
Oh, did I?
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have left it out.
What else was I to do with it? I couldn't have kept it in my pockets. It would have fallen out. And caution told me that if it falls out, I would lose it.
You could be like a normal person and just, put things in a safe place.
Well, yeah, I determined that out of my pocket was a safe place. Until someone stole it. I mean, do you keep all of your valuables in your pocket? I think not.
I usually don't have pockets.
We'll see. There you go. I don't think I have a single piece of pant covering type clothing that doesn't have pockets.
It's not by choice.
Well, you could add
I would
pockets.
prefer pockets.
You just like cut little holes and sew a sock in it.
That's an idea. That's yeah, that would totally.
Hmm. You'd have a pocket.
I mean, technically, you'd have a sock.
Well, no, but if you put the sock on the inside where a pocket would normally be, that would in effect become a pocket. You would just be repurposing existing technology or items. I think it's a fantastic idea. Because, I mean, it's pretty much what...
But it's not super easy to put your hand in a sock. If it's not.
Uh-huh. Well, what if you just used a different sock? Like, not a your-sized foot sock.
It still wouldn't be easy. Socks are elastic on purpose to
Uh-huh.
hold them closely to your skin.
Right.
It wouldn't work like that.
I mean, to me, it just sounded like it would keep stuff in better.
Yeah, and it would also keep your hand out.
Not really. It's not that hard to reach into a sock.
It's like, it's not
If
easy.
but
It's not as
if
easy as a
all of
pocket.
if all of the sides were held open, it wouldn't
Although
be
I
that
think
hard.
jeans pockets aren't always that easy to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I didn't steal your caution, regardless. You threw it to the wind with your very being.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I mean, caution would have told me I needed caution. Therefore, I don't know that I would have thrown caution to the wind. It might have hit someone.
No.
And caution would have told
That's
me not to do that.
That's not how your brain works.
I mean, it just came up with those ideas, so wouldn't it? Doesn't it?
No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I would know better how my brain would work than you. It is
You
my
might.
brain. These tunnels are long.
Yeah. They'll be handy though.
Mm-hmm. Like sockets. Like, except not like electrical sockets. Like sock pocket sockets.
I thought you meant like sockets, like, you know, the tool.
That's good. It's good to know that we're on the same page.
I was like, yeah, I guess sockets are handy, but then I was gonna make a joke about it being like socks, but then I was like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's just how well my brain works.
That's
It's just,
understandable.
you know, working. That's what it's doing.
Mm-hmm. Is it working at full pace or like quarter pace?
Um, you know, like quarter sounds. That sounds good. That sounds.
Okay.
That sounds
Okay.
right.
That's good.
Sounds like a reasonable amount.
That's good. I've been using mine an abnormal amount lately. And it's kind of tiring. Why does brain work gotta be tiring?
Because it's a muscle.
But why is it a muscle? It doesn't help me lift things particularly. Because the muscles that help me lift the things are the ones in me armals.
No, because it tells your other muscles what to do.
I mean,
You're silly.
surely it doesn't need to be this big to do that, though.
Are you sure about that?
I mean,
So you're arguing that you would like a smaller brain.
I mean, it seems like it would cause less drag on the tiredness side, so to speak.
No, if you had less brain, it would overwork it more.
No, it wouldn't. It just wouldn't need to do as much.
No.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh. No.
Uh-huh.
No.
And besides, there's probably things up there I'm not using anyway. I could downsize some.
Clearly, there are things that you are not using.
Yeah, which means I could
Like most of your
downsize.
reasoning processes.
I mean, I'm using reasoning processes right now to reason that I could use with a downsizing.
Mm-hmm. How reasonable of you.
Right? I've also been using reasoning to look at scopes, and then the reasoning tells me to cry.
Hmm.
It's pretty reasonable, right?
Totally.
Mm-hmm. At least I, know more stuff about the animal kingdom.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I doubt you know that much about the animal kingdom, first of all. And second of
Maybe.
all, I'll have you know
Mm-hmm.
that I was called upon to save a turtle yesterday. So,
What does it have to do with knowing about the animal kingdom?
I obviously had to know enough
Uh-huh.
about what type of turtle it was.
Uh-huh.
So, there.
But did you know that turtles only live, generally speaking, in a single square mile area?
Yes,
And
I
that
did.
if you don't take them straight across the road, they get lost?
Yeah, but that's not. It had nothing to do with the road.
Well, then what were you saving it from?
Parking lot at a park
Uh-huh.
because he was under some woman's car, and
Uh-huh.
she came and got me and
Uh-huh.
said she didn't know what kind of turtle it was,
Uh-huh.
and she knew that there were snapping turtles, and she didn't want him to get run
Uh-huh.
over. It was a box turtle.
Uh-huh. What
And
flavor?
so she wanted him normal, original.
Okay.
And she had to move her car, and I had to get him out from underneath the car. He
Mm-hmm.
tried to stay in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
But
that
we
was
put him
his
in the
home.
grass. He literally tried to stay under her vehicle. It was odd. She would like back up and he tried to walk under it, but she was trying to leave, so
Maybe there was a dangerous bird nearby.
maybe, but I a little bit doubt it. There's not usually big birds at that park.
I mean, but do you have birdo-vision to see the birds?
Do you?
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Then you tell me if there were any birds there.
I can't tell you, I wasn't there.
Hmm. Then I guess you don't have birdo vision.
I mean, I do. I can see birds right now. But the thing about that is you have to be present to use it.
Well, then what good is it?
I mean, it's pretty good if you're present. It's also pretty good if you are looking for seagulls to mess with.
I'm not.
Sad. Be cool if you were.
No, I want to leave seagulls alone, and I want to be left alone by seagulls.
Why?
Because I just want nothing to do with them.
But they're seagulls.
They steal food. If they leave me alone
Yeah.
and I leave them alone, that means I get more food.
But people that steal are bad, which means that the seagulls need to be punished because
Seagulls
they steal
aren't
food.
people.
It doesn't matter. We're all animals.
No,
They should be held to the same accord as us.
inaccurate for so many reasons.
Why?
Because first of all, we're not all animals, and second of all, they wouldn't be the same thing. Anyway. What do you mean, why? You think seagulls have the same reasoning processes as a human?
Probably. I could name some that probably have similar reasoning. You think oil shale is tasty?
No.
Any particular reason?
Because it's probably gritty.
Do you not like gritty things?
No.
Sad. But like, wouldn't it just be like dinosaur chicken nuggets, but without the chicken? And with the real dinosaur instead?
No. Because...
Mm-hmm.
No, because those are the meat.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be more like,
Mm-hmm.
That's a gross train of thought. I don't want to think about it anymore. I'm going back to my tunnel.
Is it that bad? What? I think you took that train of thought a little too far.
I was trying to think what is the equivalent to.
Uh-huh. Where did you get to any particular thing? Or did you just like have a flash and then go no?
It's not like that gross. It just was gross to think about eating. Ew. It made me think of how when you buy like raw meat and there's just all that like juice in the packaging. Oh, that would be disgusting to eat. That would be so gross.
I mean,
like chicken slime. Disgusting.
I guess most of that is blood. Which I suppose you don't quite...
particularly interested in eating blood either.
I mean, though I suppose you don't particularly would want to eat chicken blood because that carries diseases.
But it's not really, though, because it's, like, clear. It's not... It's
well,
like,
then wouldn't that make it more in the lines of plasma?
I don't know what it is. I don't want to think about a plane.
That's good.
I don't want to think about eating it.
It could always be the stuff that resides in between the skin and the muscle.
It's in the wasteland.
That isn't...
Or maybe it's not in the wasteland.
Blood.
It's on the edge of the wasteland.
Where is it? To the south? To the north? To the east?
It's directly out from me.
It's barely in the wasteland.
If I put a marker on it, whenever we're done the tunnel, we could try to get it. If we wanted to. But I'll just put a marker on it for a little bit.
Okay.
What should I use?
I don't know. What if it was like natural coagulant from the chicken? What then?
Listen, either way, I don't want to eat it.
I should invest in some coagulant. That'd be a decent idea. Coagulant.
Invest in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like buy some because you can buy packaged emergency coagulant if like so that if someone gets like a really bad cut or something, you can put coagulant on it.
Mm.
And then it, mostly seals it. Which might not be a bad idea, but I also don't particularly know if you have to have, like, licenses to buy coagulant or not.
No idea.
Maybe I should start looking into that instead of scopes. Maybe I should find trauma courses near me.
Maybe you should. Well, I mean, maybe you shouldn't. I don't know if you'd be the best candidate for learning first aid.
Why?
Reasons.
Is it the gag reflex?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I
besides
am
that, there
almost
really
to the
isn't
side of
that
the
much.
wasteland. And my pickaxe is almost dead. Well, not like
Oh
almost, almost.
no.
But I am almost to, this is going much faster now that I'm not.
Stopping for stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we are also at a point where we really probably don't necessarily need to stop for stuff.
We always need this stuff.
I mean, that's not necessarily wrong, but we're also kind of like, I mean, it's a good problem to have, but we're also kind of backed up on like steel and stuff.
We need more furnaces.
You know, I maybe disagree with that.
We don't need more?
I think we're doing fine with the one we have, because if we make too many, we might need to downsize in the future, and you don't seem to like the idea of downsizing things.
Downsize what?
The amount
What
of
would we need to,
ferni.
why would we need to
Space.
downsize?
If we want to put something else there, we would have to downsize the amount of ferni we have.
What else would we want to put there?
Crafting table, science table, campfire, cement mixer, chests.
A cat?
I wouldn't really
Hey,
want
why
a cat.
aren't there
They smell
cats in
funny.
this game?
Would you want a zombified cat?
Not a zombified cat. Why aren't there just cats?
Well, why
Why
aren't there
aren't there
just normal
animals?
dogs?
There's bears.
Yeah, but we can eat
But why aren't
those.
there like pets? Animals.
I
You
mean,
know, it'd be cool if we could have pet fish.
pet fish, like piranhas.
Yeah. No, like pet fish.
Like betas.
You know. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That would just be an interesting thing to have
I see.
in a game. You could have fish.
Mm-hmm. Would that have saved Destiny? Making the new event collectible beta fish. And if you really wanted to be exotic, they could have like one of those bug-eyed goldfish things.
Would it have saved Destiny?
Mm-hmm. You know,
I don't know if it would have saved it, but it would have piqued my interest for a little bit.
that reminds me, I should look into frogs.
Frogs are cool.
Frogs are fantastic. I've been contemplating the idea of getting something like that. The only problem I really foresee with like a frog is if they smell bad, I wouldn't be able to tell, and then my room would just smell really bad, which means the rest of the house would probably smell bad because my room would just be awful. Having a broken leg kind of sucks.
It's almost like you could use some caution to prevent such things from happening.
I mean, I've tried that. It didn't really stop it. Leg still ended up broken.
I should probably head back soon. I don't know how long it's gonna take to run back.
I mean, it took me like... Well, it's taken me like 2 in-game hours to run from the end of my tunnel to just about the top of the stairs. So...
Yeah, I should head back soon.
Probably. I'm gonna check the farm and start making new Actually, no, I should wait to make new steel tools till after the horde. That way, if I get points, I can just dump them into toolsmithing. Yeah, it's a big brain move right there. That way I can just keep upping my crafting quality. Become a professional crafteteer.
Why don't you be a professional chocolatier and make chocolate?
I don't want chocolate. At this point, I don't even think I like chocolate anymore. Even if I
That's
could have it.
understandable.
Like even when I could have chocolate, most of the like pastry dessert type things that would have chocolate in them, I would have preferred them with something else. Or like most of the chocolate things in general, I would just prefer them to not be chocolate. Because normally when people do chocolate things, like all moderation for flavors goes out the window and it just becomes...
That's true, and it is a problem.
Like, it just becomes chocolate flavored. Like, that's... Like, it's different if you have something, like, vanilla flavored with some other icing. Because you can still taste the vanilla and you can still taste the icing. Or if it's, like, lemon with vanilla icing or something like that, you can taste both of those. But if it's like chocolate or vanilla, chocolate cake or chocolate icing with whatever it is, the dominant flavor is the chocolate, and it's kind of unfortunate.
People also make things really rich as well.
Yeah. I don't know, I've kind of determined at this point that pretty much, I think, my favorite pastry thing like that is buttercream icing or odd. Wait, I was going somewhere other than that, but basically buttercream donuts are peak. But like, I don't know. And then there's also chocolate bars, which I would just rather have some other type of candy thing at that point. Okay. There's steel shovels in the what's a jader duder crafting table. The one closest to the door. There's one for you in there.
Man, I have run out of stamina twice.
They make a perk for that.
I know, I should probably put more points. Well, I only have 5 though now. I might get 5 more during the horde.
That would be ideal. There's tape. Feels like there's something in my eyeball.
I felt that way a lot recently and have determined it to be allergies basically every time.
Have you tried telling them to not?
Okay, so this is... What, 8? No, hold on. I know that didn't make any sense. 11. I already ate. And then put these things away. Put these things over here.
Hey, Hood's,
Yes?
Hood's already here.
Yeah, I know. I don't have all
Ooh,
my weapons, but that's definitely a what you call it.
yeah.
Okay, so why are these guys from back here if there seem to be some over there?
Some might be a walking horde, some might not be. It could be that they're just coming from both sides.
Okay, I'm gonna need to get actual. Nope, that's a shovel. Actual
If you can't
weapons.
find 44 ammo, there's some in the crafting
Your phone
table in the
rang.
corner. I should be fired.
Okay. So we're coming from the front primarily, so the guys from the back wants to.
Diversion.
So that feral. Why do they always do that right when you shoot? The thing where they start like
Oh, they
leaping
like
up and down like a
jittering.
crazy thing? Are they? Are you? They're just coming from two directions.
Yeah.
They're still coming from the back.
Yeah, they've done that before. Not in this world, but in
Oh,
other
there's a cop
worlds.
all up in this fight.
I'm coming. He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, let me come back to this
Alright, let
one.
me grab actual other weapons.
Yeah. I'm busy.
Uh. Where are they? Alright, whatever. We'll just deal with that later. Later, down.
Alright, they seem to be not coming from this side anymore.
There's still a couple back here.
What is that? Where?
So maybe that side was the walking, and this is the side of
No
the actual.
idea.
Barrel.
I see him. Good job destroying those remains.
Listen, I don't know where the rest of my weapons are.
I
I couldn't find them in the chest, so I'm just using this shotgun whenever, you know. I got my shotgun and a bow. That's what I got right now.
That's good. There's a dog. 2 dogs. I no scoped that one dog. Feral. Second feral. One of
Oh,
them
I see
seemed
now.
I think at least one of them is stuck on that rock. Hey, there's the other one, I think. Oh, there's the bit. There's that one. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. Alright. It's dead. You're really low.
Me, I am?
Yeah.
I can't see where it's going.
That was like a touch low. I can see them with the scope. With scope of vision. Where's that? There's the spider.
Well, this was such an abrupt horde situation.
No. Stay up there, by the way. Cool. Alright, I'm coming back up now. We're gonna go make sure that there weren't ferals hiding behind those rocks.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put my stuff back. We should maybe contemplate making a specifically like horde gear chest.
That's smart.
Yeah,
Now
kinda.
that you mention it.
I'm kind of thinking it might be a at least half decent idea. Alright, where's all of our coal and junk? So we are solidly in the need for more gunpowder. And more bullets.
Because I think these are the ones did you just put the sniper rifle back?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's those ones. I know we had two.
Yeah.
Wow, you're just over there. Oh, I found it. You're just over there starving, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, technically, I guess we have 3 sniper rifles.
I didn't really get to eat before the horde because it was just
all of
There.
a sudden horde time.
Yeah.
And here's a 45. And here's 45. Or no, 44. Sorry,
There you go.
44 ammo. So I'll take those out of here. And I'll take these out of here.
Uh-huh.
And then we can put them in a separate.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all the stuff? No, we'll take these two.
Right. Skills. 5 points available. Alright.
Okay. Alrighty. This is fine. Everything's fine. I never get any points anymore, basically, but it's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I need more points. In the meantime, where do we want this chest to be? Do we want it to be outside?
I would personally probably say here in the corner.
Okay. Alright, I'll make a chest.
Because I don't really think outside would be a fantastic place. Because then it'll just get nuked by a cop or something.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Inside, more safer than outside.
Okay, so Magnum, Sniper, Sniper, extra shotgun ammo.
Got a treasure map.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
We love those.
I know.
I'm gonna take the arrows out as well.
Right.
And put them over here.
Good choice. Wow, I got
Okay, and I do have a
cowboy
second bow.
boots.
Alright, so that's not bad.
Okay, that's all the
Okay.
ones for this side,
Not
I think.
not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Should I get did you get spikes and
Nope.
a hammer and stuff? Alright, I'll grab those.
I got out here, started doing stuff, and was like, man, I should have brought a hammer and stuff.
I got them.
Okay.
Okay, and then okay. Wait, no, yeah, get more wood in case we needed to repair stuff.
Yeah.
So it seemed like some of them got in kind of far. Cause that, well, not that far, but that cop was in like
Yeah.
four spikes, I think, before I even knew, because we were focused on the other side.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's going to be a more common thing of having, you know,
It might be.
another group attack from a different side so you don't immediately know.
It's the good old 7 in the east, strike in the west. The zombies are learning. They've read Sun Tzu.
But it's if that's what they're like, if they're sort of getting more difficult, that's kind of cool because
Yeah.
that's sort of the point.
Right. Well, this machete's pretty nice.
Yeah, it seems pretty cool. Hey, I found a red skirt. Would you like it?
I mean, it's not brown, but I'll take it.
I still don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm. Gotta empty me inventory. Hey, the game crashed.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. We can still play.
I'd rather it not crash with me sitting, outside.
Right.
Especially since screamers seem to be particularly...
There's a QuakeCon sale.
A QuakeCon?
Yeah.
What's a QuakeCon?
I assume it has something to do with the game Quake. Or games
I should
like
go
it.
to town and get coffee.
Is that different than the coffee there? Ah.
Yeah.
I see.
What did you do?
I shined a flashlight in my eye.
That sounds like a bad idea. Hey, so my pocket knife, it's not like an awful thing. Like, it's just kind of like, I don't quite understand. But I don't know what to call it, but like how there's usually a little tabby to push to get the blade back down, and move it to the way to lock it open.
Yeah.
It has nothing to grab. It's like flush with the rest of the thing. It has no like textured, grippy part. It has nothing.
I have one that's kind of like that. It's mostly just to make it cheap. And more flush. Sleek, not flush. Sleek is the word I was looking for. Does it not, is the other side not cut down more?
So there's a very, very small amount of it sticking out a tiny bit more. Like, but not enough not enough. Like, it's pretty difficult to do the action.
You can take it back.
I'll show you what it does.
Okay.
At some point.
Okay. I was kind of thinking, where is life so yawny? Do you think there'll be a point where I'll have exceeded my limit for yawns and will thus no longer be allowed to?
Maybe when you die.
I don't think that's quite the same thing.
I mean, technically, I think with some people, you've probably already exceeded your limit. So, like, but you're not able to.
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
But what way is it?
Well, I mean, if you said if I die, well, it won't work. So, I mean, science.
So we have to kill you now?
I don't necessarily think there's a we at this point. I think it's just me.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. I think I'd be pretty good at it. It's probably not the safest thing to say, but it's fine. I mean, they say you are your own worst enemy. So... Alright, back to inventory dumping. Alright, first off, sell things chest. Cowboy hat, baseball cap, football helmet, t-shirt, Magnum parts, boots. All saleable. There's a phone ringing.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Maybe burn it.
I don't necessarily know that I'd go that far, but it's just gonna ring. So I don't particularly feel like getting up. My phone hasn't gone off.
Oh, hey, my character's not moving slowly like it did last time.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. What?
I'll be back.
Do you want, should we end stream?
No. I meant I'll.
Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hey, you know that how I was like, hey, I found this skirt. Would you like to have it? And you were like, yes. And then the game crashed.
Uh-huh.
There's no skirt.
Uh-huh.
But the zombies are still gone.
Uh-huh.
So...
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we know what happened to the last one. Because I think the game crashed that day too.
Mm-hmm.
But all these zombies are gone. But my tools weren't where I put them on my hotbar. But there are cloth fragments. There's something on the spikes. To the northwest. Or north. A lot of things. Crap. Let me go look.
Have fun.
Yeah, this is gonna need attention.
How much attention?
I can probably handle it by myself, but it'll just take more damage to the spikes. It's about 7, but more coming up out of the ground.
I'll be there in a moment.
It's almost like there was a screamer, but there's no screamer.
Maybe we didn't hear the screamer, but the screamer still screamed.
Well, she would have to still be screaming because they're still coming up out of the ground.
Maybe
So
the game's the game crashed, so it could cause second horde.
They don't seem to be popping up anymore.
Alright, I'm gonna start searching these guys.
Okay, I'm gonna continue. This game must hate my inventory and search.
I believe it.
Oh, I guess it didn't... Well, maybe I didn't fully eat before.
Mm-hmm.
Remembering which trigger does what would be a good thing for me to do. That would be...
Generally speaking, yes. I'll be back for that. I gotta go dump my inventory again. What's your feelings on smoked salmon?
I am intrigued because I don't generally like fish.
Mm-hmm.
And I have tried to eat salmon because I know it's very good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I truthfully just don't really like it. Like I've tried to make it like roasted with like sauce and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but they also have at places sometimes they have like a smoked salmon on a bagel. It's like a thing, you know? And so one time I was like, let me try this because I wanted to try smoked salmon, but I was nervous to buy it and then buy a pack and then waste it from the store.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so I can try it. And I tried it and it wasn't bad and I didn't get the taste that I don't like, and I was like, okay, this is intriguing. So my ultimate answer is I'm intrigued, and I possibly like it.
I see.
How much of that story could you have done without?
I mean, I was mostly asking about the canned smoked salmon in the game.
There's smoked salmon in the game?
Yeah, the cans of salmon. That's what it is. It's canned smoked salmon.
Hmm.
Indeed.
I don't look at the cans very often.
Well, I mean, the only reason I get stuff like that is because I hold it in my hands every once in a while, and that's where you see where it says, like, smoked and junk.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you breaking stuff down?
I would assume so.
Okay. Oh, wait. I need to track you, don't I?
Probably.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know how to do stuff.
I believe you.
Don't you worry.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, spikes are looking good on this side. Man, you must have got to a lot of their bodies before the thing, while I was still inside. There's not... What was that?
I've gotten most of
Noise.
the zombies from around the base.
You just made a terrifying noise.
Recreate it.
I don't even know if I could because it wasn't... It was like a dragging noise. It was really weird.
Almost like I was dragging a splinted limb.
But like a distorted one, like kind of how the game does that stutter thing sometimes where you don't hear the thing but then you hear it all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't have as much noise on as I do, so maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. It was scary.
I believe you. That belongs there. Alright.
Man, I'm jumpy now. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm gonna go make a bunch of cans of murky water.
Fine. Don't touch the barbed wire. Everything's fine.
Is it though?
It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't you know how fine it is that I'm not totally terrified? It's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
The other day.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. A day.
I believe you.
I had my niece and my nephews, and I took my niece to practice tennis.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was at the park with the turtle.
Mm-hmm.
And the boys were hungry, and I was hungry, and practice was 2 hours, and so they kept getting like, when are we gonna be able to eat?
Uh-huh.
So to distract them, I played them some VTuber videos.
Right.
And they thought that, especially the one thought that, like, they were funny with all just, like, the screaming and the such.
So that's pretty good.
Why can't I put this spike where I want it to go? What are you doing to me, game?
Is there a torch in the way?
There's a torch, but I didn't think it was in the way, but now I'm thinking maybe I just can't see.
I believe that.
Speaking of not being able to see, I think I might just go as a... Because I had called a place about getting contacts, but they said they had a forever time until you could. But then I wonder if the Vision Center at Walmart is still just doing walk-ins.
I have no idea.
Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Because I showed like one of the ones. Something's on the spikes. You don't see me, Screamer. I'm not real. One of the Among Us like ones where Rushia like screamed when she died, and they thought it was really funny, and
that's pretty good.
yeah, it was good. And then the one is like asking me if I know who Weird Al is, and I'm like, yes, I do. That's really funny. All right, we think she's dead.
We do.
So we're gonna go take a look.
I'm gonna make approximately 60 bottles of coffee.
Barbed wire. We're gonna be successful. We're gonna stand next to this rock because this rock looks nice and like it won't hurt us. Where's her body? She was over here somewhere. Oh, here she is.
Where did I put all the bullets? Do we even have any bullets made? We have 72 bullets made.
We have casings.
Well, yeah, I have the casings. Oh, there's all of our lead.
Many. I just put lead in a chest. I don't know which one.
It's okay. All of our lead seems to be dispersed throughout all of our chests, but it's no big deal.
Yeah, because it just is one of those things that we never had a specific, because 4G stuff, like the grass
lead is a 4G thing.
But they're not, like breaking down the brass doorknobs, right? Or is it, do we have to forge it all into something else?
Lead has to be smelted down before it can be made into literally anything.
Oh, I don't know. I'll put it in there from now on. I know very little about the forge side of this game.
Would you like to learn more?
I truthfully don't really intend to play this game, like, by myself in the future, so, I mean, I don't see the need.
Sad.
You'll just tell me. Or you'll just do it. That's your job. My job is gathering resources. And, wow, we have a lot of coins. We should buy something exciting.
I have been. I'm mostly wearing it.
Yes, I know.
Which I generally plan to go after the horde, but I got too busy searching bodies. So now we have to wait like 15 minutes and then I'll go.
Okay, so do you want I'll put these boots in there. Do you want these boots to sell?
Please do. Is this done? Yeah.
So we're not doing too bad, I suppose, all things considered.
That can sit like that. That's not the sell things chest.
Indeed, it's not.
Since I'm here and watching a bunch of things, I'm going to turn the rest of our oil shale into gas. Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah.
Ooh. Whenever you come into the base, check the, science table because it's going to take 52 minutes to make 37,000 gasoline.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
So there's something on the spike.
Yeah. I hear it. It doesn't sound like a screamer.
Which is good.
It's just a walking horde.
Maybe you know what I could do that would be wildly intelligent? I could just take everything we have to sell and start going up towards the faraway trader now.
You could.
Because then by the time I get there...
It'll be open.
Yes. I should also repair my bicycle. That. Repairing things. Okay, there's all that. Take.
What am I hitting instead of... I'm probably aiming too low.
You are probably aiming too. We don't care about an SMG receiver.
Screamer.
I just heard. Do you want me to come and help?
I think she's dead. I think she only screamed once.
Okay. We're just gonna say can wait till later. That can come. That can come. That can stay. That can come.
Oh, my achievement!
Woo! There you go. There's some nice non-sarcastic claps.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just for
I've
you.
killed 2,500 zombies.
Ingration.
Alright, these guys are all dead. I don't want to forget what I was thinking about, which was drinking water.
Drinking water is
And
important.
then I will try to fix these spikes and then go to the tunnel while you're going to the thing so that they can't keep
Coming at the base.
Yeah.
I should put fuel in my mini bike before I leave.
You should take some with you, possibly.
$37,000 gasoline. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I have to stink and repair the battery by hand.
Alouette, j'en sais alouette.
What is happening?
Oh, he had, nice ammo. Sniper ammo.
We're gonna roll with 76% gas is probably enough.
This is fine, this is fine. A barrel's not gonna pop up behind me like last time. This is fine, this is fine. We'll search these guys.
Alright,
then
since
we'll
I'm
go
apparently
inside.
still not ready to go. Gas making. What better to do with our time? Alright, also next time you're in the base, turn off the campfire nearest the fridge.
The next time I'll be in the base will be shortly.
I mean, it's only
But
got
if
like
it's
50
not
seconds left.
Okay.
I just don't particularly want to delay going to the trader anymore.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, okay. We're repaired. We're going inside.
Good, 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 good. That's what we want.
Everything's gonna be alright. Alright, this old bow is trash.
Same.
Scrap you. Put you in here, put you in here. Okay.
What's wrong?
There's something on this. Okay, no, there's nothing out there. It'll kill itself. It's fine.
That's true.
How many things is it? It sounds like just one.
One is better than two.
Crap, it doesn't sound like
Do you want me to like turn it around?
No. We're fine.
Okay.
It's fine. We're fine.
I believe you.
Yeah, it's just the one, so it's okay.
Okay.
I'll deal with that when the time comes.
That's a good choice. I would do the same.
For right now, I need to put the rest of this stuff away.
Right.
Turn off the campfire. Let's do that now.
Right.
Okay, and you made new shovels?
Yeah. There's a new shovel. There should be a new shovel and some other kind of tool, probably, in the crafting table nearest the door.
Okay.
And if you...
there was a loose pickaxe in here. I'm gonna take that because
Right.
I'll probably need it.
Loose pickaxes are good.
This is ammo. Am I in the wrong... Oh, there's two now. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know you added another one. And now I see why you said by the door.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't think that the science table was, that's fine. Oh, a new
I mean,
pickaxe
if
as
you are
well.
going in the science table, you can take the gasoline out of it.
I planned to do that before I left.
Okay.
I'm not going to go repair whatever it was that they did.
That's good.
Before I leave, I'm just gonna
Leave?
leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it be.
Smart.
I should. Oh, here we go. My all-time favorite food. Well,
Canned
not my
sham?
all-time favorite, but no.
Oh, okay.
We're already 3,000 fuel in.
No.
Okay, so I am now prepared. I ate, I turned off the fire, I emptied the science table before I left, and I'm going down to the tunnel so that no more zombies are attacking the base for a few minutes.
Right. Good choice, good choice, good choice. I would do the
And we will
same.
dig.
Will you,
However
diggy
that
diggy
song
hole?
goes. Dig, 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 da 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 da.
I think
That one.
I'm pretty sure we're thinking of
Da
different
da da
songs.
da 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 da. I'm thinking of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah, we're thinking of totally different songs.
Vermilion diamonds shine. Don't know what we dig them for. We dig, 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 dig.
Hmm.
The hills are alive.
Oh,
That wasn't a zombie, I heard.
what was it?
Nothing. It was nothing. There was nothing there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I know. It's good deal. Good times. Good.
Hearing nothing is
Situation.
most of the times better than hearing something.
Da 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 da. Don't know what we take them for. We dig,
I'm
dig,
gonna run
dig,
this
dig.
zombie over.
Nice.
Now that I've broken her legs, I'm gonna break the rest of her.
Good.
Mhm.
Death to zombies.
Mhm. Do you think a breaking at the wheel would be justified for a zombie?
The breaking at the wheel?
Do you not know what that is?
Like a medieval torture device?
No. It's an execution method.
Like, yeah, where they put you on a giant thing and pull
Nope.
your...
Nope.
Oh, different thing?
Different thing.
No, I don't know what that is, apparently.
I mean, you're probably better off knowing that. I can explain if you would wish.
Do you just get run... Oh, wait, is it like the, do they put you, like, in between spokes? Spokes?
I mean, that's
And
the
turn
end of it.
thingy?
They don't really turn it. That's the end of it.
What kind of wheel are we talking about here?
A wagon wheel.
Or...
An alternate names would be breaking by the wheel or breaking with the wheel.
How rude.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of probably the most gruesome, I would wager, of the medieval execution methods.
So they just reserved it for, like, what, really obnoxious people?
No, they did it frequently. It was the most gruesome of the regularly used ones, because there was one that was way worse, which was kind of one of the last ones done in France, I think. Which it was done in, like, 1860s, maybe? It was done sometime in the late 17 or 1800s, and basically what they decided was worthy of this guy was, which this isn't breaking with the wheel, but they decided that the crime he had done was so terrible, which was attempted regicide. They decided that it was 6 or 8 points of the body would be pulled apart, like fatty portions of the breast, fatty portions of the arm, and parts of the thighs would be pulled off with tongs. And then into the wounds would be poured a molten potion consisting of, like, lead, sulfur, wax, and other terrible, horrible things. And that would be the execution, which that was really the only one done like that. But that was done, like, early in America's lifetime.
Interesting.
Indeed. But that's probably one of the really gruesome ones. I've been listening to a podcast on this.
Of course you have.
Mm-hmm. And, breaking at the wheel is they take... I forget if they set you on something specific, but basically they take you to... In this case, I think it's a Ravenstone or a gallows, depending on where you go. But they take you there, they set you down, and then the executioner takes a wagon wheel and breaks every bone in your body with the wagon wheel. And then at the end, yes?
Like, because they're heavy? Wagon wheels?
He had, their specific wheel, generally it was a wagon wheel, but some had specific wheels made, and they would pick it up and they would smash your bones.
That sounds honestly exhausting for the person doing the work.
I mean, the executioners were kind of used to it, and they made good money, so I mean, they probably, kept in shape. But, at the end, after you were broken, after the breaking was done, and people said, the few witness accounts there are, all said that by the end of it, it was just bloody pulp that was once human. And then at the end of it, they would be braided into the wagon wheel.
Interesting.
And then set up on a post to be looked upon.
But I feel like you would be dead a long time before you were done. Or at least unconscious. Like, you wouldn't be...
Not generally. A lot of them were still alive on the wheel.
But a lot of people will, pass out if they... I feel like they would pass out.
I mean, there were...
That's a normal thing to do with extreme amounts of pain.
But keep in mind, this is people from a different time. So you can't quite hold our standards to the same. I mean, people were kept alive during crucifixions, and that's an incredibly painful and pleasant thing. And they would sometimes sit there for days.
Well, alive and conscious are different things.
True, but they would be conscious for the crucifixion.
But
the entire time.
That's such a crazy thing to think of. Who thinks of these things?
Do you want, just to take a quick break, do you want heavy bandit armor, even if it's kind of potato?
What do you mean? Like it's not good quality?
143 and 210 for the 2 pieces I could get you. Which just means that I would have to repair it every once in a while.
Do you think it's likely that it would be better if it, think that you would get better ones later if you waited?
It's possible, but I could always just sell these later.
Better not bring any diseases
I
into
guess
my
that's
store.
Alright. So yeah, that's a thing. But it was said that a lot of them, I don't think they touched the head, but they did chest, arms, and legs. And
that is pretty gruesome.
A lot of them, a couple accounts that he quoted, I'm pretty sure said that most of them were alive at the end of it to be braided on the wheel.
It just seems unnecessary.
Well, the idea behind stuff like that is they were trying to send a message with it. But
so they're the mob, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, but the gist of it was that it really didn't work, and all it ended up doing was attracting huge crowds of onlookers as a form of entertainment. So, and I think one of the more famous ones in Britain, which Britain and like continental Europe are two kind of different things, but one of the larger ones in Britain had upwards of 20,000 people come into a village for one. And this is in like 16th century England. So like 20,000 people is like an absolutely enormous, absurd number of people to come into a village that probably doesn't even have 5,000 living in it.
It sounds like they basically had their own little Coliseum type activities going on.
Well, I mean, yeah. And then there's all the stuff that happened during the French Revolution. But yeah, the thing that brought this, the basis of this podcast is talking about what's changed in humanity to take us to a point where most of us would never even contemplate the idea of attending a public execution, even if there were some, like, to be gone to. But, like, in the olden days, people were, like, reserving window seats, like as soon as they could, to watch this, and pouring into the streets. So,
Well, I suppose on one hand, there are literally just more easily accessible forms of entertainment today. So,
true.
There's that.
But this is kind of a different kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, if you didn't have any other form of entertainment, then it might be a different situation. You know what I mean? Like, then it might be a different situation.
Well, like, crazy stuff like that is kind of the basis of it.
Interesting. That is an interesting question.
Indeed. And it wasn't like...
Because even if it wasn't, like, even if it was, like, not a gruesome thing, if it was just, like, a normal sort of, like, an inmate death row thing, I still wouldn't be interested in that. Like...
Exactly.
I don't need to be there.
But, like... And these were all gruesome ones. Even hangings were totally different than what we would think of as a hanging today. Because generally speaking, when you think of a hanging today, you think of a tall gallows with a trap door. And the actual method of death is a broken neck. Whereas, like, the old world ones, the rope was maybe 12 inches long. And they just put a knot around their neck and they suffocated. Not broken neck. And that's one of the ones, like the one in Britain, where like 20,000 people turned up, was a hanging. And like, they were messed up things, too. So, there's that. It's a podcast I've been listening to. I'm going to take a clip of what just happened.
The wasteland.
Fantastic.
My pursuits. Do you know how I knew?
Because the screen changed color.
Because everything is stone now.
Good. I mean, stone is kind of what we desire. Hey, there's a cop just walking on this street. There's a second cop just walking in the street. Am I about to go into a bad place? No.
Probably.
Oh, it's the wasteland town. That's why there's so many cops about.
Yeah. Where are you? I don't. Did I not? I tracked you. Why don't I see you anywhere?
I don't know.
Were you in a different direction than I'm expecting?
I'm to the north. I'm coming back from the traders.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah. I'm in the wasteland town I found.
Your arrow's backwards.
My arrow's backwards.
Yeah, the arrow that indicates you.
Mm-hmm.
It's backwards.
So it's pointing northbound, even though I'm heading southbound.
Yeah. It looks like
Odd.
you're just driving down that street backwards.
How do you know I'm not?
You're moving too fast.
I'm just moonwalking on the bike. Moon driving, if you would. You know what would be a kind of cool but also terrible addition to this game?
What?
Potholes.
No, why would that be cool? Just to damage our bikes and scare us?
Yes. Well, I mean, what do you think zombies are here for?
Hey, that's nitrate. Is it not? Yeah, it was.
Just steal all of it. That's actually worthy of stopping and collecting. Because that's actually something we kind of desperately need.
There's not that much, but I'm taking what's there.
Hey, the game's crashed.
No, why? I'm busy.
I mean, I could load it back up to make you unbusy, but we should probably end soon, as I have things I should be doing other than this.
That's fair.
Yeah. So would you like to be unbusy, or would you like to just end now?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna pop up the ending screen. And you're... Alright. Well, that is going to be the end of the stream today. So if you've enjoyed the stream at this point, do feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I stream twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays with a video on Fridays, which is uploaded and ready to go for tomorrow. So, woo to me. But that is going to be the end of the stream. And as always, a tremendous thank you to those who have liked and subscribed already. You guys are fantastic, and I cannot thank you enough. However, that's going to be the end of the stream. So, if friend wishes, they could leave a goodbye of sorts.
Bye-bye.
There you go. That's better.
Progress.
That's better than last time.
Last time I was thinking about watermelon.
I'm sure you were. All right. Well, have a good day. Bye-bye.